All right, let's talk about something we all think we know like the back of our hand. When to use a versus an. It seems so simple, right? But there's a little twist that trips up just about everyone, even native speakers. So let's get into it.
You see a word and your brain just automatically makes a choice. Is it a university or an university? You probably have an answer locked and loaded, based on that rule you were taught way back in school. But are you absolutely sure it's the right rule?
Okay, so let's go way back. Let's revisit that classic rule, the one that was drilled into our heads from day one. It's all about the letters, right? Specifically those 5 special letters we call vowels.
And here it is, the one we all memorized. The rule says use an if a word starts with A, E, I, O, or U. If it starts with anything else, a consonant, you use A. Seems pretty straightforward.
And you know what? For a lot of words, this works like a charm. Of course, it's a book, a car, a teacher. They all start with consonants. And on the flip side, an apple, an umbrella, an egg, all kicking off with a vowel letter. So far, so good. The rule seems totally solid.
But here's where it all starts to fall apart. What happens when we run into words that just don't seem to follow the rules? This is where it gets really interesting, because we're about to uncover what's actually going on here.
Because language isn't always neat and tidy, is it? It's alive, it's weird, so you find these exceptions. Or maybe they aren't exceptions at all. What if the rule we all learned was just, well, a simplified version of the truth?
Okay, so take a look at this. This is where it gets super weird. On the left, we've got a house. Starts with H, a consonant, so makes sense. But right next to it is hour. Also starts with H, but we say an hour. Now look at the right. An umbrella starts with U, a vowel. Checks out. But then there's university. Also starts with U, and yet it's a university. The letter rule has officially broken.
And boom, there it is. The big secret, the key that unlocks this whole mystery. The choice between a and an has absolutely nothing to do with spelling. It's all about the very first sound that comes out of your mouth.
So it's time to upgrade our grammar software, right? Let's get into the real rule, the one that works 100% of the time. And the best part? All you have to do is trust your ears, not your eyes.
Here's how it actually works, and it's beautifully simple. You use a before words that start with a consonant sound, and you use an before words that start with a vowel sound. The magic word here, the only thing that matters, is sound.
And this table just lays it all out perfectly. Let's look at hour. Yeah, it starts with the letter H, but that H is totally silent. The first sound you actually hear is ow, which is a vowel sound. That's why it's an hour. Now for university, it starts with the letter U, sure, but listen to the sound, U. That y sound at the beginning is a consonant sound, and that's why it has to be a university. See, it all makes sense now.
Okay, so now you have this new grammar superpower, and the best way to make it stick, to really make it second nature, is to actually put it to work. So here's a little challenge for you. Today, just come up with 5 examples of your own. Try to find some tricky words that really test this sound rule. Saying them out loud is the key, because that's what's going to lock this concept in for good.
And here's your new mantra for getting it right every single time. It's just 2 simple steps. First, always say the word out loud. Don't just think it. And second, just trust what you hear. Forget the spelling. If it's a vowel sound, it's an. If it's a consonant sound, it's a. That's it.
So, the next time you go to write or say a or an, just pause for a half second. Listen, is it an honest mistake or a honest mistake? Is it a one-time offer or an one-time offer? You know the answer now. It's not in the letters, it's in the sound. So, what other tricky words can you think of? Our language is full of them, but now you've got the key.